Time for a spot of coaching now, Aussie style. In our series of instructional tips from Down Under, we're covering all aspects of the game, from the basics to advanced techniques too.
Hi, I'm tour player and golf commentator Alison Whitaker. I'm here at the stunning 13th Beach Golf Links just outside of Melbourne, Australia, and today I'm going to give you some tips to help your golf game. I'm going to talk to you a little bit about hitting out of the rough. Now, I feel like a lot of people overcomplicate it. They come up, they see the long grass and they think automatically, I've got to dig it out of this lie, which isn't really that true in reality. So I want you to humour me, and then the next time you get up to a bad lie in the rough, do one thing. Grab whatever club you're going to use and just put your hand down one-handed and just see how much effort it takes to put the club through all of the grass. Now, as you can see, this club is moving through this fescue just so easily. So it's not taking very much effort at all. It's a half swing, one-handed, and the club is still moving absolutely fine through the ball. Yet a lot of people, they get up to the line, they think, oh, all right, I've got to hit this harder, I've got to dig it out. When in reality, as you can see, you don't actually have to do that much more. So that's kind of debunked myth number one. Don't try it too hard out of the rough. Now, what I like to do with these rough shots is open up my stance a little bit, open up the club face and put the ball just back in my stance a little bit. And that'll pop the ball out a little higher, take just a little bit more club as well. Maybe one club more to 1.5 clubs more out of a bit of a dodgy lie in the rough. So, setting up. Wind's a little off the left at the moment, so I'm going to exaggerate it a little bit more than I normally would. So I'm going to aim over by these greenside bunkers on the left, and then setting up normally, I'm going to shift my weight just a little bit more forward, ball just a little bit further back in your stance, open club face, open stance, and then you can just swing right on through it. And what that'll do is it'll definitely fade and it'll definitely get through that really tufty grass that we have here in Australia and parts of Europe as well. But this will also work out of Bermuda. It works brilliant out of Bermuda and longer bent grass. So a couple of things to be aware of. Number one, adjust your expectations, okay? You're in the rough, it's gonna be really hard to hit the green from here. So as long as you can get over that, let's just try and hit the best shot possible from this situation. Number two is to remember that you don't have to try so hard out of some of the rough. There are times where the rough is going to grab your club. I get it. There are things like that that happen on the golf course, but just see if this is one of them, because every now and then the club goes through a little bit better than you think it might. And then in terms of setup, ball a little bit further back in your stance with an open stance, a little bit of an open club face, and then just try and swing naturally through it and release your hips, and then hopefully it'll pop out nice and high. Just like that.